So as we come into the finishing stage, what we want to need to do is get our surface clean. So we're clean cutting to a finish. But also make sure that these changes of plane, like you can see here, this is a change of plane where it comes up and then it comes across like this. And here's another one. That these lines actually mean something. So we want to sort of, in a way, emphasize this. Very much a carving thing. So pay attention to all those lines and the outlines, and you get these surfaces smooth. Another thing we do at this stage is to set in edges like here. So this is a soft edge at the moment. Remember, I put it in with this number 9 rather deep gouge. So we could do a couple of things. We could use a V tool, and we could run that along and tilting it so that we get a hard edge to the feather, to the wing rather, and picking up the body. If the body needs to be taken down, we can go back here and just merge that in like that. So we're now paying attention to this edge, so another line, bring it along here. This is a very simple carving, as I keep saying, so you will see on this website all sorts of carvings that need much more work. So this wing is coming over here and down here. So again, I need to merge that in. So I'll put in the wings on both sides here, and then I'll come to the top. Let's see if I can just finish that off there. So that's all merged in there, and again bring this round and into this bottom bit here. I'm going to bring this this wing tip over here and just split it from this one over there, like that. So I'm going to run a line down here. So makes it a little bit more interesting. And again, dropping that over, so I'm taking this almost like a background down here and bring this one through here. Yeah, that's a really big knot there. So it'd be details like this, putting in the wing tips or something like that, or feathers or whatever. But in this case, I'm not going to do very much. I'll just clean those up. Make sure the surface is good. Clean up around here, around there, and pretty much call that a day. I'm not going to go much further with this, because the whole point of this series of little lessons was to show you about registering and how cutting this in different planes gets you a really good and accurate start into a piece. So you could sand this if it was a wonderful grainy look, if you wanted, something a really fantastic bit of wood. You can leave it from the chisel like this, which gives a much softer look. You could paint it, whatever, it doesn't really matter. What I will do though is I'll just show you how I take that off the block. And the first thing I would do is actually carve more down into here. So I thin this off by carving it. But I must remember that I've got a big screw in here and I can't just go through. Anyway, let's go and take this off. I could have just knocked that off, but it really is a bit unpredictable, so it's better for me to saw that off, and I can clean this all over. And then when I finish this, clean this all over so you can't even think there was something flat on here. I'm going to drill a hole in here like this, in the same place where that screw hole was, and then obviously we're looking at this upside down, but I'll find a block of wood here and a dowel in between and lift this off the background. But let me just finish this first. So I've added a dowel and lifted the bird off the block. And what that does is gives an amount of space underneath here, and I think that frames the bird very well of this particular carving. Now I wasn't going to put the working drawing for this in a download, but Carrie's persuaded me to do that because it does make a very good little weekend project and you can follow through. I'll put some photographs of this finished piece in as well. The main point of this little series, as I said at the beginning, was really to show how you can go from one object like this, or a clay model or something you've made, to a piece of wood using this registering block method, which, as you have seen, gets you well into the carving quite quickly. So there you are. You can sand this, you can paint it, you can do what you like with it, and let's see some of the members' gallery.